All right, guys, we're going to talk about the curveball. There's multiple ways to grip this baseball, but we want to make sure that the axis is spinning on the right axis, right? So we want to think about throwing that curveball so it has 12-6 break. Are there many guys that can do that? There's not, but we want to think that in our mind of creating that same spin, okay? So the best grips we've found that work for youth ages all the way up is finger on the seam, thumb on the seam, so I'm basically splitting that ball in the center, and I want to think about creating pressure on my middle finger and my thumb where your fingernail will almost start to turn kind of white. And when I throw it, I want to make sure that my wrist is firm like I'm going to karate chop something, okay? So when I come through, here's my fastball. You can see where my wrist is. When I come through, here's my curveball. All it is just a change right here. Is this more dangerous? The myth of the curveball. No. Trying to manipulate it out here and banging those bones together is, okay? With throwing the curveball, I want to spin it out in front of my face, boom, it comes off, and through extension, my hand will naturally turn over. I'm not trying to manufacture it. I've got my grip, I change my wrist action here, the place where it's at, and then I spin it. The other grip we found, probably the best grip that people can throw with the best spin, is the spike curve. Same things without the finger there. It was off before. Now we just put it right there. It keeps it tight. And what I think it does, personally for me, is it almost keeps my wrist more firm. I can feel it. So when you have like a grip on something, it's tough to make your wrist go back and forth. I like having that finger in there, that middle finger, and that pressure on all three fingers. Much lighter on the index finger, and then spinning that puppy out in front of my face. This thing's nasty.